प्यारे बच्चों, आज हम इंटीजर्स की जो आगे की एक्सरसाइज है उनको हम करना सीखेंगे। सबसे पहले प्रॉपर्टीज के बारे में हम जान लें कि प्रॉपर्टीज हम जो पढ़ रहे थे, पहले हमने नेचुरल नंबर्स की प्रॉपर्टीज हमने वी हैव स्टडी अबाउट द प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ नेचुरल नंबर्स। नाउ वी विल स्टडी द प्रॉपर्टीज which will be applied in whole numbers and integers also। सबसे पहले हमारी जो प्रॉपर्टी आती है वो क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी आती है, क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी फॉर होल नंबर्स। क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी फॉर एडिशन, सबसे पहले हम एडिशन के लिए करेंगे, फिर सब्ट्रैक्शन के लिए करेंगे, फिर मल्टीप्लिकेशन एंड डिवीजन। वी विल सी दैट if we add two whole numbers like that, sum of the two whole numbers is again a whole number। हम किन्हीं भी दो होल नंबर में हम उनको आपस में हम प्लस करें तो हमें दोबारा से जो मिलेगा वो होल नंबर ही मिलेगा। अब हम देखते हैं like that 17 plus 24 is equal to 41 is a whole number। इसी तरह से दूसरा एग्जांपल हम ले लेते हैं कि 7 plus 9 is equal to 16 is also a whole number। We take any examples like that 0 plus 4 is equal to 4, that is a 0 plus 4 is equal to 4, it is also a whole number। Now we can say that whole numbers are closed under addition। हमने जो प्रॉपर्टी पढ़ी है वो एडिशन के लिए हमारी जो प्रॉपर्टी है होल नंबर्स की, दैट इज क्लोज्ड, दैट इज ट्रू। नाउ वी विल स्टडी द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी फॉर सब्ट्रैक्शन। नाउ वी टेक फॉर सब्ट्रैक्शन if we subtract two whole numbers from each other, then we will see, तो हम देखेंगे कि हमें क्या मिलता है। Like that we take the example 17 minus 13 is equal to 4, which is a whole number, but now if we subtract 17 from 13, then we get minus 4. Here minus 4 is not a whole number, it is an integer। So we can say that whole numbers are not closed under subtraction। Whole numbers are not closed under subtraction। इसी तरह से जो हम प्रॉपर्टी करेंगे मल्टीप्लिकेशन के लिए करेंगे, we check the closure property for multiplication। Now I hope that you have understand the properties of addition, closure property for addition and subtraction। Now we check the closure property for multiplication। For multiplication, two whole numbers like that. If we multiply two whole numbers, we take the example first. 7 multiply 6. These are the two whole numbers. 7 and 6 are whole numbers. Then we get 42. Therefore, 42 is also a whole number. Hence, we can say that if we multiply two whole number, then we get a whole number again. If we multiply two whole numbers, then we get a whole number again. Hence, whole numbers are closed under multiplication. Under multiplication. I hope that you have understand this property for multiplication, closure property for multiplication. Again I tell you, if we multiply two whole numbers, we get a whole number. Therefore, the whole numbers are closed under multiplication. Now, we check the closure property for multiplication, division. Sorry, division, closure property for division. If we divide two whole numbers, then we check what we will get. Now, we divide 7 divided by 4. We get 7 upon 4, which is not a whole number. It is an irrational number. So we can say that whole numbers are not closed under division. Whole numbers are not closed under division. Now we have studied the properties of whole. We have checked the properties of closure property for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now we will study the property. Now we take another property, commutativity. Commutative property. Second property is commutative for whole numbers. Commutative property again we check this commutative property for all the operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now we take for addition commutative property for addition. Number 1, commutative property for addition. If we add two numbers and change by order, then we get the same quantity. Like that, 7 plus 9 is equal to 9 plus 7. And the sum of both, that is equal to 16. Therefore, we can say if we add A and B are two whole numbers and we change the order of both and then we add, we get the same quantity. A plus B is equal to B plus A. This is the commutative property. Then we can say that whole numbers are commutative under addition. Whole numbers are commutative under addition. Now we take for subtraction. For subtraction, if we subtract two whole numbers and then we change the order, then we cannot get the same quantity. Like that, 19 minus 17 is equal to 2. If we change the order, 17 minus 19 is equal to minus 2. It is a whole number, but it is not a whole number. This is integer. Both the quantities are not same. So we can say that A minus B is not equal to B minus A. Therefore, whole numbers are not closed. Whole numbers are not commutative. Whole numbers are not commutative under subtraction. Under subtraction. Now we will check the commutative property for multiplication. Commutative property for multiplication. If we multiply two whole numbers and then also we change the order and multiply, then we get the same number. Like that, 7 multiply 13 is equal to 91, and then we change the order. 13 multiply 7, that is also 91. Then we can say that A multiply B is equal to B multiply A. Hence, whole numbers are commutative under multiplication. Whole numbers are commutative under multiplication. Now we will check the commutative property for division. Commutative property for division, if we divide one number, whole number, like that 7 upon 9, and we change the order 9 upon 7, both are not equal. Hence, we can say A upon B is not equal to B upon A. Therefore, whole numbers are not commutative. Whole numbers are not commutative. Under division. Now we have checked the commutative property for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Now we come from the associative property. Third property is associative. Associative property we take first of all, three whole numbers, like that 5 plus 9 plus 7, 5 plus 9 plus 7, and then we change is equal to 5 plus 9 plus 7. Order remain the same, but we change the bracket on both the sides. We put the bracket last two numbers, whole numbers, and here first two whole numbers. Then we write this A plus, we can solve 9 and 7 is equal to 16 plus 5, 21. 9 plus 5 is equal to 14 plus 7 is equal to 21. Therefore, addition on both the sides are same, and then we can write A plus B plus C is equal to A plus bracket close bracket plus C. Hence, whole numbers are associative under addition. Now we come for subtraction. We take three numbers also, and we will check the associative property for subtraction. This was the associative property for addition. Now we check the associative property for subtraction. Again we take three numbers like that 15 minus 8 minus 5 is equal to 15 minus 8 minus 3. Minus 8 minus 5. Here we subtract on both the sides. 15 minus 8 minus 5 we get 3, and here if we subtract we get 12. 15 minus 8 we get 7 minus 5, here we get 2. But we get on both the sides the numbers are not same. Whenever we subtract the three numbers, जब हम तीन नंबर को सब्ट्रैक्ट करते हैं तो दोनों तरफ जिस तरह से एडिशन में था कि दोनों तरफ का जो सम था वो सेम था, इसमें दोनों तरफ का जो सम है उस एडिशन डिफरेंस है दैट इज नॉट सेम. देन वी कैन से a minus b minus c is not equal to a minus b minus c. Hence whole numbers are not associative under subtraction. Now we have to check the associative property for multiplication. हम देखेंगे कि मल्टीप्लिकेशन के लिए जो एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी है वो होल्ड करती है या नहीं करती है. मल्टीप्लिकेशन for multiplication we will take the another examples. If we multiply the three whole numbers, then we will check these numbers will hold good or not. It means both the sides, the sum of multiplication of both the sides must be equal. दोनों तरफ की जो मल्टीप्लाई है वो इक्वल होनी चाहिए, ये हमें चेक करना है. हम एग्जाम्पल लेकर के भी हैव टू चेक. वी विल चेक फॉर टेकिंग द एग्जाम्पल लाइक दैट. Multiplication we will take a multiply b bracket close multiply c is equal to must be equal to a multiply b bracket close multiply c. Here we will take the example like that 7 multiply 2 multiply 3 is equal to 7 multiply 2 multiply 3. If we multiply 7, 3 to the 6, 7 multiply 6 is equal to 7 to the 14 multiply 3. Then both the sides we will get the same quantity, that will be 42. Hence we can say that whole numbers are associative under multiplication. Are associative under multiplication. Now we will check the associative property for division. For division, if we divide the three quantities like that, we take the example 18 divide 16 divide 8 is equal to 18 divide 2. 8 divided by 16 we get 2. Here we get 9. Then we will put the bracket 18 divide 16 bracket close divide by 18 is equal to 8 is equal to we will get 18 upon 16. We have to divide this and we change the division sign in multiplication and we reverse the order. 1 upon 8. Here we get 2 9 ja, 2 4 ja and 9 upon 64. In both the side we get the different quantities if we change the bracket. Like that, A divide B divide by C is not equal to A divide B divide by C are not equal. Hence, we can say that the whole numbers are not associative under division. Whole numbers are not associative under division. हमने जो प्रॉपर्टी की है वो हमने एसोसिएटिव प्रॉपर्टी कर ली, क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी हो गई, मल्टीप्लिकेशन क्लोजर हो गई, एसोसिएटिव कॉम्यूटेटिव प्रॉपर्टी हो गई। इसके बाद में हम आते हैं एडिटिव आइडेंटिटी। एडिटिव आइडेंटिटी में when we add 0 to any whole number, then we get the same number. If we add 0 to any whole number, then we get the same number. हम यदि किसी भी नंबर में 0 ऐड कर देते हैं तो हमें सेम नंबर ही मिलेगा। लाइक दैट 11 प्लस 0 इज इक्वल टू 11, 9 प्लस 0 इज इक्वल टू 9, 0 प्लस 7 इज इक्वल टू 7। हम इसमें जितने भी नंबर ऐड कर रहे हैं, कोई भी 0 में किसी भी नंबर को ऐड कर दें तो जिस नंबर को ऐड करते हैं 0 में वही नंबर आएगा। We get the same whole number, then we again say that a plus 0 is equal to a. Hence 0 is the additive identity. 0 is the additive identity. 0 is the additive identity and now multiplication of two negative multiplication of by 0. Multiplication by 0. If we multiply 0 by any number, we get 0. If we multiply 0 to any number, then we get 0. Five multiply 0 is equal to 0. 0 multiply 7 is equal to 0. Minus 1 multiply 0 is equal to 0. If we multiply 0 by any number, then we get always 0. Now we come on multiplicative identity. उम्मीद है कि आप इसको समझ गए होंगे और अच्छी तरह से आप करके एक्सरसाइज स्टार्ट करेंगे। अब हम चलते हैं मल्टीप्लिकेटिव आइडेंटिटी। मल्टीप्लिकेटिव आइडेंटिटी में if we multiply -3 multiply 1, then we get -3. Four multiply 1 is equal to 4. 1 multiply 5 is equal to 5. If any number is multiplied by 1, then we get the same number. Any integer में भी integer भी हो सकता है, whole number भी हो सकता है। यदि 1 से किसी को मल्टीप्लाई करें तो वही नंबर आएगा, सेम नंबर आएगा। अब हम चलते हैं नोट पर, चलते हैं कुछ सम इम्पोर्टेंट नोट। नंबर 1, 0 is the additive identity. 0 is the additive identity. Number 2, second, 1 is the multiplicative identity. 1 is the multiplicative for whole numbers and integers. Number 3, -1 additive inverse of integer. Additive inverse additive inverse additive inverse of any integer or whole number, that will be, we put the negative sign before the number to find additive inverse of any integer, then we put negative sign before that number. Like that, additive inverse of A is equal to minus A, and additive inverse of minus A is equal to, we put the minus sign, minus A is equal to A. Then multiplicative inverse or reciprocal inverse of 7 is equal to, we put 1, that is equal to 1 upon 7. Now we come distributive property. Distributive property in distributive property, we take some example. If we multiply A by B plus C, then we get A multiply B plus C is equal to, first we multiply A into B plus A into C. Then we take an example like that. 4 multiply 7 plus 2 is equal to is equal to 4 multiply 7 plus 4 multiply 2, that is equal to 7 4 ja 28 plus 8 is equal to 36. Hence, this is the distributive property. Now we come on exercise 1.2. Our 1.2 exercise ke, I hope that you have understand the properties, all the properties for whole numbers, and you can do the properties, all the properties for integers. These are the same. I have sent you. Now write down a pair of integer. First question number first. Write down a pair of integers whose sum is minus 7. Sum is minus 7. Minus 7. We take two integers whose sum will be minus 7. First of all, like that, we can understand with the help of the number line 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. Now first of all, we take two numbers whose sum is equal to -7. We take any two numbers like that. First we choose, goes from 0 to -3. It means we take -3 plus, then from -3 we will reach -7. How much distances we will have to move from here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we reach at -7. Therefore, sum of two integers, that is -3 plus -4, that is equal to -7. Like this you can do. And now second part is difference. Difference is -10. The difference is -10. It means here we take -13 -3, that is equal to -13 plus 3 is equal to -10. And another example, -9, 10 minus 20 is equal to -10. If we subtract a smaller quantity, larger quantity from smaller, then we get a negative number. And we can take 9 minus 19 is equal to -10. So many examples we can take. Write a pair of negative integers whose difference gives 8. राइट ए सेकंड क्वेश्चन है इसका, उस फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन का सी पार्ट था सम इज 0, टू नंबर का सम 0 होना चाहिए, सी पार्ट सम इज 0, इट मींस 2 प्लस माइनस 2 इज इक्वल टू 0, 3 प्लस माइनस 3 इज इक्वल टू 0. तो वी कैन डू these questions. Now we come on exercise 1.3. Find each of the following product. 1.3 एक्सरसाइज पे आ जाएंगे. 1.3 एक्सरसाइज में 3 मल्टीप्लाई -1, 3 मल्टीप्लाई ए पार्ट फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, -1 is equal to -3. Now we take D part, -3, 3, 6 multiply -1 is equal to 3, 3, 6 minus multiply minus we get plus. Now verify. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ले रहे हैं हम उसका 5 क्वेश्चन देखेंगे. फाइंड द प्रोडक्ट यूजिंग सुटेबल प्रॉपर्टीज. 26 मल्टीप्लाई -48 मल्टीप्लाई -48 प्लस -48 मल्टीप्लाई -36. Here we use distributive property. By distributive property we take the common. -48 is common in both. here 26 minus plus this we have to take common minus 48, then minus 36 we get is equal to minus 48 multiply minus 10, then we get 480. Students, I hope that you will do both of the exercise and I will take next class tomorrow. I wish you best.